Agricultural enterprises actually dominated commerce in DeKalb County when the chamber first formed. The landscape was different then. Everything south of Memorial Drive was truck and dairy farms. The DeKalb Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture actually operated as a booth on the Decatur Square for its first years. A lady in her 70s known as Grandma Hudson handed out brochures from that location. But all of that changed in the 1950s. DeKalb quickly became an urban area. County leaders knew they needed to attract business to maintain services and to keep taxes low. So, the DeKalb Chamber brought in a professional administrator, and one of the first people he hired was Mrs. Wilma Hipps.
He came on board, I believe, in 1955, and he hired me in 56. County government leadership recognized that, hey, we've got to do something to change the makeup of this county.
For the next 15 years, the Chamber helped to improve DeKalb in a variety of vital areas. In the 1960s, the DeKalb Chamber led the education campaign that explained the need for a local hospital and junior college. DeKalb General Hospital opened on May 1, 1961. DeKalb College began teaching classes during that decade, supervised by the DeKalb Board of Education. By the 1970s, the DeKalb Chamber became one of the most powerful organizations in Metro Atlanta. It had 5,000 members and sent some of them into DeKalb schools to teach the fundamentals of business when the state mandated that economics classes should be taught, but provided no curriculum to follow. The economic environment changed in the 80s. Several influential families sold their companies. Many local banks consolidated and moved their headquarters to North Carolina. The DeKalb Chamber shrunk to 1,500 members. So DeKalb and Atlanta chambers merged. But the pairing didn't last, and many DeKalb members never bothered to join the hyphenated civic entity. The 1990s saw the DeKalb Chamber separate and begin to reassert itself. The DeKalb Chamber has again started to take the leadership roles necessary to develop business, support education, improve property values, foster the concept of well-run communities, and improve the quality of life for all DeKalb residents. The DeKalb Chamber of Commerce, here to help, here to stay.